everyone, it's Jill Celeste from the Celestial Marketing Academy and JillCeleste.com, where I teach purpose-driven entrepreneurs all they need to know about marketing so they can become the directors of marketing for their business. Let's talk today about how to brand yourself as an expert. You see, you want to be branded as an expert because that is how you attract your ideal clients to you. They have to see you as an expert in your craft. So let's talk about the branding behind that. The theory that I like to use for this, or the philosophy I like to use for this, is something called personal branding. If you followed me for any length of time, you might remember, 3 or 4 years ago, I actually called myself a personal branding coach. A lot of people didn't know what that meant, and so I moved over to marketing coach, but I still am a huge proponent of personal branding. Personal branding is when you brand yourself versus branding such a company. And you'll see so many experts do this. Brendan Burchard, Fabienne Fredrickson, Ali Brown, Doreen Virtue, they all brand with their first and last name. And that's what you need to do too if you're trying to establish yourself as an expert, because you will always have your name, right? Your company name may come and go, but your first and last name will stay. And that is the idea about how to brand yourself as an expert. You have to use your first and last name. That means that you should have a URL that's your first and last name.com, like I have JillCeleste.com. All of my social media accounts are all branded Jill Celeste in some way, fashion, whether there's an underscore in there, whether it says Jill Celeste page, it still has my first and last name in there. And any byline that I do, my personal blog, when I do guest blog posts, all are bylined Jill Celeste. And that's an important part of your expert branding. Also, you want to use your photo a lot because it's not just your first and last name, it's also your identity, what you look like. So invest in professional photos, lots of them, but also don't be afraid to grab your cell phone and take pictures of yourself doing different things. Now, I'm not saying be a narcissist, but I think we need to come out of the closet a little more, so to speak, and really start showcasing us doing things in our expert status. The second piece I wanted to share with you about being an expert marketing that way or branding that way is you really need to have a niche. You need to have a certain expertise that you're kind of throwing the stake in the ground and saying, I'm an expert in this. So for me, for example, I say I'm an expert in teaching entrepreneurs, purpose-driven entrepreneurs, how to be the directors of marketing for the business. That's my stake in the ground. So what is yours? Really figure out what that niche is. And if you're not quite sure, be a little broad, and as you work with more clients and you have more exposure and you have more experience, you can narrow it. But get as narrow as you can for now and claim it. Get on a soapbox and rant about it. This is an essential part of your personal brand. And the final tip I want to share with you is to always be sharing your expertise. Ask yourself every day, how can I share my expertise with my tribe? Blog posts, social media posts, videos, podcast interviews, live streams, webinars, write a book, create graphics with your unique thought on there. These are all ways you can share your expertise, and you need to constantly be doing that so that you can elevate your status as an expert in your field. So if you are an expert or aspire to be known as an expert in whatever field you're in, I want you to consider these tips. Using your first and last name in your marketing, using your photos a lot in your marketing, really claiming your niche, kind of throwing that stake in the ground and saying, I'm doing this, and then also sharing your expertise every day in every way. So I hope these tips help you as you elevate your expert status. And if you need additional assistance, come on over to my website at JillCeleste.com. There you can learn about the Celestial Marketing Academy, my coaching programs, and you can check out my blog for additional marketing tips. So until next time, here's to your marketing success. Sending you big hugs and big kisses. Mwah! Have a great day.